Hi, I want to talk about something today. I got a I got a letter in my mail from Texas Health and Human Services Commission. I'm not going to show the letter because it has all sorts of info about me. And I don't want to go through the trouble of editing and redacting. It says it is time to renew your benefits. All right. So apparently, and send your online renewal form or the form with this letter within 30 days from the date of this letter. Okay, the date of the letter is 12/6/2025. All right, now I opened the letter today, January 9th, 2026. Okay, actually, I opened it last night, so the 8th. I picked up the letter. I picked up this mail, I don't remember, 7 to 10 days ago. See, this is how I do mail. Usually, I will do mail in stages because I don't receive mail at my address because, get this, there is no mailbox at my address. So I have to get a PO box. I have to walk a mile. Actually, it's less than a mile, but the post office is less than a mile. It's a little more than half a mile. So the post office is closer, but I have to walk to the post office to get mail. So it's a fucking hassle to get the mail. So obviously I don't get the mail every day, but I go into town kind of often, so I check my mail. So yeah, I get my mail in stages. Get my mail, bring it home, and like JD from Scrubs, I have a mail tub, but my mail tub is mail on top of the microwave. You can see it there. You can just look at the video now and look on top of the microwave, and there's crap on top of the microwave. Some of that is mail. um, and then I periodically go through the mail. If I notice that stuff is from certain places, I will open it sooner. Like the Texas Health and Human Services Commission, it will get opened sooner, not necessarily instantly, but definitely sooner. That's why this is getting open so quickly. But 30 days? Yeah, I'm sorry. 30 days is just not quick enough. And I know some of you more responsible humans out there will be like, well, you gotta blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, some people just operate differently, and you need to wrap your head around that. Some people in the world just don't operate on your fucking level. So we operate above you or below you, and you need to fucking make accommodations for that. Send your online renewal form, blah, blah, 30 days. And in addition to that, 12/6, I checked my mail. Like, dude, seriously, if you're gonna, come on, like, what the fuck? If you're gonna send something out and have it take 20 plus days to get to me, then allow fucking 60 or 90 days for me to fucking do this. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Don't be like, well, it's going to take 20, 25 days for us to send you the notice. So, you better get your ass, you better like fucking be watching the mail every fucking day. And, as soon as you get it, you better fucking be on that shit and take care of it fucking instantly. Like, and this right here is fucking why everybody should hate Republicans. Because this is Republicans right fucking here. They're just they're just aching to kick people off of any kind of benefit, any kind of government benefit program. Just waiting for a reason to kick you off any government benefit program, any company insurance program, anything. And if you if you're a working person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You work for a company, like, oh, you got hurt, and you got hurt in this way. Well, sorry, the insurance can't cover you because blah blah blah. Like, what? I've been paying into the insurance for, like, I'm sure everybody's got their fucking reason, got their excuse, got their story about some shit, got their modern day shit of corporate cost cutting bullcrap to throw in there, of how it's not just like some government trying to do some quick snatch and grab shit. And this happens every cycle for me with fucking government programs. And this is fucking Republicans right here. This right here is why we need universal single payer healthcare, and we just need no insurance companies. Um, just no insurance companies. Uh, you just need Star Trek medicine. Plain and simple. You go into sick bay and you get treated, and there you go. And I'm sorry if it seems oversimplifying the situation, but why don't we oversimplify the situation and just, you go in and you get treated and you walk out. I don't I don't see why we, as a society, as a world, just don't. There we go. I mean, think of it like the military. Does I mean, like when sailors are on ships and they get hurt, like an aircraft carrier or something happens, like do they go to the ship's doctor and the ship's doctor like tells them to wait over there and like hands them a bunch of forms and like, okay, fill out the form. Like, I've never been in the military, but like, is that what happens? Do they go into the sick bay or whatever and be like, all right, here's your set of forms. Start filling them out. Hand me your military insurance card and we'll scan it and blah, blah, blah. And we'll be with you in half hour. Or do they fucking take care of you? Take care of you fucking right fucking there. Because I've been in many emergency rooms too, and they're just fucking, you know, Republicans bitch about bureaucracy, but like, dude, there's tons of bureaucracy in ERs. So like, why don't you take the chainsaw of bureaucracy to the fucking ER? No, you love the bureaucracy there. Ooh. You know, the last like 5 pages of, I've read the shit. That's the thing they hate, is when they give the patient a bunch of papers and somebody starts reading the fucking thing. I read it. They fucking hate that. They hate a person that actually reads the shit. They're sitting there all impatient and shit, like, yeah, I'm fucking reading it. I want to know what's in there. And I get to the last like 4 pages and it's all about how you're going to have to pay it if your insurance doesn't pay it. Pay. I'm like, dude, what is this? What the fuck is this? Is this hospital just like a fucking Costco trying to sell me all sorts of shit? I didn't come here to buy stuff. I didn't come to fucking St. Vincent's to buy a whole bunch of fucking services and fucking bandages. I have a problem with me. So, fucking, yeah. Anyways, now I gotta fucking deal with this. And that is that. Just another problem with the U.S. healthcare system and fucking Republicans and how they can't get off their ass and fix something that is legitimate and, you know, easy, and you would think actually applies to actual representatives, and they have actually dealt with themselves and with their kids, and, you know, they've experienced it themselves. And why can't they just get off their ass and deal with it instead of, bow down and just take lobbyist dick up their ass. And just say, no, we are not going to have this. We're just going to ban insurance companies altogether and just have a universal healthcare system. Single payer. Whatever. Tax rich people. Kneecap them. Boobs.